Hi, and welcome back. It is time to finish up this chapter. So let's go to the abandoned camp. And from there, let's head out. Explore the world, get off this island. I have pretty much everything I needed. I believe wait, do I have everything I needed? Yeah, I do. I might not have equipped everything that I probably should have, but yeah, like this. I should probably equip this instead of this. Yeah, I lose initiative with it. We'll see if that's a bad thing or not, or if it's just kind of like, man. But okay, lady. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Yes, let's
Marilyn
go.
grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
God woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water wets the gauze in which you're wrapped. The bright sunlight seeps into your bones. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
I feel like that was the same voice actress as the one that played that old lady sorceress.
Might be something.
Let me. I really don't like not being a elf. So let me do that real quick.
Well, this is a fine sight. Utterly barbaric, of course, destroying a tree and turning it into a boat. Grotesque, but, well, look at it, Quercus. A floating nest, surrounded on all sides by salt water, pure poison to a tree's root. The great acorn could never reach us out here. Well, yes, of course we'll continue our research, Quercus. We're not monsters. Still, I must admit you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate.
I'll bow. You're very welcome.
Oh, yes, it seems our shield is still here, Quercus. How does something so large and ungainly sneak up on a person? You give the giants too much credit, Quercus. I think the salty air has addled your mind. It has certainly been useful, but elegant, kind, surprisingly attractive. No, we have no time for your fawning. We may be safe, but the world is not. Come, we must return to our research.
Awesome. Oh, it looks like there was a battle here, and a lot of death went on here.
So close to escaping.
Indeed. Well, I'm able to find some decent things, though. They had a geist, so that would be hard to deal with. Today is a momentous one, so momentous in fact that I've decided to start keeping a diary to record my time on the Lady Vengeance. So that one day, should I have a family, my children and their children may know of my small involvement in these momentous times. To begin with, today, the divine Lady Dallas Hammer of the Order arrived on board. She swept by in all her momentous gloriness, and I fancy that as she glanced at me, a tiny smile twitched on the corner of her mouth. The hammer smiled at me, possibly. Then she went to her stateroom, and there she spoke she spoke to the doors. I did not hear the whole of the conversation, but I believe she spoke of the principle of fortitude, which is, of course, an important part of both the ethos of the order and the maritime construction. The doors seemingly suitably inspired and opened for her. She glided inside, and we have not seen her since. A momentous day. Orders. We have orders. The ship is to see action. An evil band of rebels have landed on the island, and we are to destroy their ship and perhaps them too. Tomorrow I shall recount the story of our glorious victory. Fortitude is the key. Fortitude shall open the doors. Okay. That's going to be a little bit useful, I think, probably. Hopefully.
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive.
What's going on?
The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
Did you learn anything useful before the figurehead attacked?
Nothing. The ship is livewood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
Well, I'm sorry about your friend.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead.
Ooh. What are these things that you have? Oops. Let me check. Ooh. Not bad. What are you? Not bad. And what are you? Oh, it needs intelligence. Shoot. I should actually start buying these healing potions. I need to stop not buying the healing potions. I need to always be buying healing potions. They're like easy. They're very useful for me.
His name was Kerbin.
Ooh.
His friend's sword couldn't save him, it would appear.
Hear my prayer. Show us.
Ooh. There's not a lot of stuff I can sell, so that's good. I don't know why I would want an eye. What use is an eyeball? I guess I could sell the eyeball. Otherwise, I don't really know what's the use of it.
Maybe there's something below deck.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I love this lady.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Ah, our undead Godwoken. I had nearly forgotten.
How many were lost in the battle?
Too many.
One too few, actually.
Huh?
Alexander, he's alive.
Oh. I saw him fall with my own eyes. What happened?
Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive.
What do you plan to do with him?
Question him. Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the only Godwoken worthy of ascending. As far as we know, you may even be the last still alive. If Alexander is guilty, he'll face justice.
Well, we should get a move on before the Order realizes he's still at large.
Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
That means it's a live wood ship.
Quite expedient, isn't it? Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor tree, then found a way to bind the spirit within to her alone. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond.
Do you have any leads?
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they?
I'll do my best.
It's your best that'll save us all.
It's okay, Malady. I quite understand your frustration with Gareth. I, too, get frustrated with that guy. He's very,
In an instant, pretense drops. You may still wear your mask, but your true self is momentarily bared.
Look who we have here. You were on the ship as well, weren't you? The one that sank. I wouldn't have bet tuppence on your survival, yet here you are.
This is one of the characters you can add to your team. I don't want to add any of these to my team, so I'm going to take my leave. I don't want them getting any ideas.
We're lucky to have made it this far, but our luck will be for nothing if this ship doesn't take sail soon.
Yep, I agree. Just take some of this meat for me. I have no use for it. Yeah, just a couple of them, please. Okay, so down the stairs we go. Okay. Let's see, is there anything? Ifin is another person that I could talk to. I don't want to talk to though. I don't want him on my team, so. Poster? Recipes, yay. I guess I need to start adding these to the wares when I pick them up, because this is, I know I'm never going to actually use them, so I need to be better at that. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to do it later on. Hey you.
How you doing?
Ah, how are you doing? Do you know how to steer the ship?
You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It knows what it's doing. It dances to the tune.
Which tune does it dance to?
It goes la 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 la, or something like that. It's pretty catchy, but I can't remember how it goes. Good thing Dallas had that book, eh?
Oh, how did Dallas use this book?
Oh, she opened it and looked at the marks on the inside. How the hell else? All right. Go to the nose bit of the ship, open the book, look at the markings inside it, sing the song. That's it. Get it right and the ship will dance to your tune. Get it wrong and the ship will kill you. That's always entertaining. For me, anyway.
Oh, these little animals are always just adorbs to talk to. Who are you?
Malady says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home. Home!
Yes, home. Can I just sell you some wine? Here, you can have one of those. You need it. You will need it. And this potato too. And these things too. Okay, I've sold you as much stuff as I think I can right now. So I could use these empty bottles with alcohol to create a Molotov, which I could then, you know, it would be useful for me, I suppose. But it's just, I just don't wanna. I'd rather just sell the stuff. I have no plans of really doing anything with these things. I don't throw Molotovs anywhere. I suppose I could, but that's not really my thing. Okay, assist. Oh, these people can't talk, I don't think.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something.
Odd, very odd. Just gonna... Ooh, I can open this wood pile? Nice. Okay. If I had the skill, or the talent... Oh, no, yeah. If I had a lot of skill points inside of, what's that one? Lucky Charm. Looking through these boxes would be a little bit more fruitful. As then I would be able to, like, have chances of finding really neat gear. And you don't really need tons of it to really do something, but if you have like 2 or 3 points in it, it's very helpful.
Willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
And then I see something awesome ahead. What's awesome is a way to reallocate the points I have. Once you get out of Footjoy, once you get out to the second chapter, essentially, this mirror becomes available to you. And it's excellent. It's beautiful.
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
Just a moment. I'm trying to figure out what I can sell you. Again, I guess it's easy for me to see what I can sell you, but try to hurry up and sell you some stuff since you have money. And I've been lacking in my sell things quick stuff. But I don't think you can, you can't really afford much. You can only afford some small things. So, but I'm gonna still try to sell as much as I can.
Oh, you Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Open the gate. I want to find out if the prisoners know how to get this shit moving.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
I'll give it a try.
All right then, just don't make me regret it.
Nah. I'm very persuasive.
I'll keep an eye on the red until the cage is locked again.
A young magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, elf.
You must have been. You must be shocked to find yourself tending to the divine himself.
Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance.
I'm no seeker, but they're always grateful to those who help them. If you know how to get the ship moving, they might look more kindly on you.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
Diplomacy. Okay, so I'll raise my hand and say, you don't have to tell anything yet. You just have to
The
listen.
magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
So I'm going to use the wits persuasion. Always use the one that you have the most points in, and wits is the one that I have the most points in. So I'm going to claim I overheard Malady declaring that they won't have any choice but to execute the prisoner if she won't help them.
There's a shift in the Magister's expression, a flicker of doubt. Then,
I'm a good Magister, loyal. But Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to sing to the ship. It let her control it. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern. That's all I know.
Excellent.
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine.
I'll try to persuade her.
All right. Don't harm him. I'll be watching.
Man, she's something else. I'll just close these doors real quick. Lowe's. She's another one that could be on my team that I will not talk to. Oh, simple song. Oh, flower. Oh, they don't give me anything? Hold on. So flour in the belly is bad, but flour and water make dough. Dough in the fire makes bread, and bread in the belly is good. It's showing me how to make bread, but it's not giving me that as a thing. Interesting. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Is it okay? Do I have that's kind of heavy, but it should be okay, I guess. Let's go to this loveliness right here. My favorite thing of the game. Oh, look at this beauty. I could change my face if I want to. Ah, look. My attributes, I can swap them up if I want to. My combat abilities, I can say, you know what, F scoundrel, which I won't do. I have my warfare somehow at 10. Oh, I have base 4. Okay, sweet. I was getting so confused. I have my range here, which helps me with my critical chance, and I can change that if I want. You know, add or remove persuasion, change what things I have here. Maybe I don't want executioner anymore. Maybe I don't want picture of health anymore. I can just switch it up. It's great. Yes. Super great. I won't be using this yet, but now I have a way to just try things out essentially, and then if I don't like it, I can just change it.
I found something.
Ooh, yes. I don't want to pick up any packages. Let's start talking to this door.
the door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
Old texts speak of doors like these. I'll place my hand against the door.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes.
Rattle the doorknob.
The anguished face appears, then vanishes. The door remains closed.
Okay, so that's the wrong door. Let's try this other one. Hi.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
Aw, I can only,
The door seems like any door, at least at first.
Yeah.
Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
I'll use the scholar one. This is the same thing as the other door.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes.
I'll state the password. Fortitude.
The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it.
What? I need more than a password to open it.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you. The door stays resolutely closed.
Six-sided notch. Six-sided notch. Do you have something?
Hey, you're here. Pretty nice boat, eh? We got an upgrade. There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way into Dallas's room. Maybe you can see something we can't.
I mean...
Fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
Do I get something from the other door? Is that how I get
No
through?
entry allowed through the starboard stateroom door. Please use the port side door.
Okay. Fine. It's fine.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you. The door remains closed. It seems you need more than a password to open it.
So I need this thing, six-sided thing to put in it.
What type of companion you need,
I don't know what it is though. Maybe Alexander has it. Let me check.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle.
Look closely at him.
A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
I will slip the gem from around his neck.
The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Okay, I can go now. I really need to look at my journal. I just don't look at my journal anymore. My gosh. Okay, so let's see.
You spoke, didn't you?
Oh, told me a lot of things. Yep. Password, I know that. Find out how to control the ship. Okay. All right, so this is all sweet. Sweet. Okay, so I got the six-sided gem, so I should be able to open up the door now.
The door is still unmarked, though the memory of the face and its six-sided notch remains with you.
Hold out the gem.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits.
Okay. I'll hold it to the shape carved in the figure's forehead.
A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
Fortitude.
Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
Boom. Why am I not an elf anymore? I'm always changing out of being an elf. I need to be an elf, so let me do that. There we go.
Just one more moment, please.
Ooh, he has stuff I can buy. He has money. Look at this. 24 to 26. So much better than what I have. I'm gonna have to make sure, I need to get that. 24 to 26, that's better than what I have, right? Yes, it is. And even though I lose finesse and that lovely lifesteal, still, this is a better thing to have. Yeah. Now let's see what else he has. Ooh, protective armor. Mine is just as good. Mine is just as good. Plate armor, nope. This one, perseverance, mine is just as good as that. This one, nope. Warfare. I like me some warfare. Yeah, I like me some warfare. I think I might get this one, though I might not use it. I like the warfare, but I guess I don't need to have that extra warfare. Let's see. None of this is really that great. The finesse stuff, nothing really is better yet. Wait, is there? Nope, nope. A good amulet, but mine is still better. And these runes are, oh, the runes offer critical chance? Interesting. I didn't realize that. Did not realize that. Okay. So if I got some rings and whatnot that allowed me to utilize a small fire rune, I can get some decent critical chance going, which would be very excellent for me. Let me offer all wares if I have any. Balance to offer. Yeah, I didn't have much. Oops, I didn't have much on wares. But I do have a lot of stuff that I could sell. Like, I could sell a few of these. I could sell some of these books. I have these things that are like not really useful to me because why would I be using that at this time? The spear I can't use, the blade I can't use. This is another thing. It's finesse, which is always nice, but not really useful to me. This garment's not useful. Not useful, not really useful right now. Okay. I have a lot of money here, like an insane amount of money. It's crazy how much money I have right now. See how long that lasts. Okay.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you. A curious smile plays across his lips as he takes you in.
An undead, eh? Wonders never cease aboard this vessel. But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Especially when it comes to their rescuers. To whom do I owe my thanks?
How did you know I was undead?
Well, I have what you might refer to as a very keen eye. But have no fear. Your mask will still convince the average unobservant dullard.
So I'll ask what he's doing. Is that armor you're working on?
Armor? Such a limiting word, but yes. It serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can. Prisoners aren't usually held in the master cabin. Why were you here? Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems.
Sounds like you were kept as a personal slave.
Oh, yes. And she could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and half ruined them in the process.
I'll express my sympathies.
Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. You'll hear no more complaints from me. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks?
I'll say I'm just someone who knows the pain of confinement.
I suspect there is very little that is simple about you. But perhaps those questions are best left for another time. I ought to continue what I'm doing here, unless there was anything else.
The ship is immobile. Do you know what might be causing that?
Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. Significant, perhaps? Don't you think?
I will say that they do certain songs in their language in order to exert control over slaves.
Indeed. Perhaps you should look about. There might be something of the sort that you could use to that effect.
I'll ask more about that gauntlet.
Took it? No, I made it. Have you seen the kind of metalwork the Magisters deploy? This is in a different class to them. As I said, the Magisters left me weakened. But this will help give me the strength to carry on my work.
Okay. That's all I need to know from you. Let's read this tomb. Ooh. Appears to be written something in lizard dialect. Yes. I'm gonna pick that up.
This is written in ancient lizard script.
I've spotted something.
Oh, I'm not going down there. Down there is some things that will kill me. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I wanted to get into this ornate chest, but I can't right now because it's locked. Let's see if I can just open it by attacking it. Oh no, it's metal. I cannot. Leave that alone.
I've spotted something.
What's that? Aw, MFN. I can't. That's right. This thing requires me to have another person. It's one of the few times I need another person. Or something heavy. Which I do not have. I do not have anything heavy. I'm gonna take this. Empty potion bottle? Yes. Empty bottle? Sure. Nothing in here. I don't know why I keep getting soap. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Well, this is useful. A lot of usefulness. Wow. There's a lot of potion bottles here, which is very good for me, as I will be doing more and more potion stuff. Awesome, awesome. See over here. This guy doesn't need any wine. Potion bottle, glass of wine. Yes, nothing in there. Gold pile. Yoink. Vial. Sure. Sure. I'm pretty sure vials I can use the same way as potion bottles. I'm not positive though. Man, so many. So many potion stuff. I am loving it. Okay. So I could hire a mercenary that would then allow me to push this button, which will open this door, which will allow me to go into here and get the things out here. I don't know if it's going to actually be worth it or not. So I think, oops, I meant to add that to wares. Ooh, read. That should, oh my gosh, these things are not giving me the things I would expect it to. Like, I would think that all I need to do was just like read it and then I would be able to have that recipe, but it seems like it's not doing that much. Which I guess is fine. I can just read it later. I'm gonna sell the books though, so I guess... Ooh, this one. Ho 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 ho! All the Hubert's encyclopedia things, I want them all. Let's see. This is the volume about the undead. Tales of the dead rising have always curdled the blood of the living. For never in these stories do the dead return with benevolent intent, which you suspect may be at least a little unfair. Yoinkity. Yoinkity yoinks. So, reading this, I'll chip a tooth, I'll cut a molar, I'll tell you... Wait, so this is... These verses seem to claim that you can carve a stunning arrowhead from a tooth. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Aha! Now this one allowed me to learn it. I guess it just depends. I guess it just depends on what I guess what book it is. Oh, so many good potions and stuff that I'm getting from here. It's excellent. Oh, I'm going to just sell so much of this stuff. Dense notes? What is this? Medical log from the desk of Niles. Normal staff purging applied to sorcerer. Oh, this stuff is yucky. Purge applied to sorcerer, result typical. Handwritten notes. Handwritten note curls across the bottom of the page. Needs stronger relic. Technical modification equals failure. Okay. Add to wares. Man, there's so much stuff in here. Crafting an axe. I don't need to know how to craft an axe. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. It's still not letting me actually learn. Maybe I already, you know what? Maybe I already have learned it. Maybe that's what that is. I just already know it and thus they don't say anything about it. I hope. Okay. All right. All right. Is there anything else? Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff here. I'm just gonna take everything from this room and then give it to this guy.
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could certainly come in handy.
It can. And I know where the other one is. The other one is down this hatchet. If I go down this hatchet, I'll be in a fight, which I do not want to be in. I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with it. So, okay. I think I need to take just a little bit of a break. And then next time, I have all the things I think necessary to start the boat up. So, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.